Well, looky what we have here. It is a beautiful day. Look at that. Look at Mount Fuji up there. It's calling for me. There's John, and we picked up a fellow climber who's going up to the top with us. If you saw yesterday's video, you saw that I did indeed choose to come on up here, and what a great decision. There's no snow up here. You saw a little bit of white up there, but there's nothing on the trails as far as I can see. There's a woman with us who just recently climbed about a month ago. She's training for Aconcagua. If you guys know, Aconcagua is the tallest peak in South America, and so she's training for that, and all she has to train is Mount Fuji, so she's been climbing here. But it's fantastic, and the mountain's all to ourselves, which is in itself amazing. I climbed Everest a number of years ago with my friend Ryan, and with Annie. Annie came along, and it was in sort of peak tour season, and it was busy. There's crazy amounts of people up here, and now, because technically it's not necessarily illegal for us to climb, but it's not recommended, and it's not encouraged. As a matter of fact, we had to jump over a barrier, the closed barriers, in order to get here, but holy moly. Oh, it's just going to be a great climb. I am shooting a vlog, so I'm not going to make this live stream very long. I just wanted to jump on and show you guys what we're looking at. Say hi to the Jayoe Nation, John.
Hi.
Say hi. Hi. For those of you that have never climbed Mount Fuji, it's a volcanic climb, sort of tundra-ish, sort of like what I'm looking at here. And it's easy. I mean, it's not technical at all. It's just zigzagging up, 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 up. There's a little bit of scurrying over some rocky outcroppings once you get right next to the summit, but it's nothing too bad. It's just that same old foot in front of the other slog that is necessary when you're going up. Yeah, yesterday, because I had been talking to John, and I told him that I would climb Everest, and my plan was to climb Everest, but only if there was no snow on top, you know. Like, that was my defining characteristic there. It was like, only if there's no there's no snow, and there's no forecast of rain. And up until a couple of days ago, we're breaking up? All right, then I'm gonna stop. Anyways, take it easy, guys. And I will get to the top. I will deliver a vlog. Oh, did I say Everest? Yeah. I probably meant Fuji. All right. No need for ropes. It's good. Yeah, I should do a live stream more often. Am I breaking up? Am I breaking up for you other guys? I'm not breaking up. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. If I do break up, then I'll just let you go. I'm not gonna jump back on. I'll just end this thing. And anyways, so up until a few days ago, we were looking at a forecast of some rain, and so I was thinking that this climb was not going to happen, and so it was kind of a bummer. But I had been up here already. More of a bummer for John, because he really wanted to go, and so I looked at the forecast when we were riding in yesterday, and it had this gap between little periods of potential rain, and I was like, maybe we can go. And so I sat down with John. I told him the risk reward of doing this, and he was okay with it. So we went out and rented some things. I rented some boots, and I bought some gloves. I got some heavier ones in my backpack. And the one thing we don't have is crampons. Crampons are the teeth, the metal teeth that go underneath your shoes when you're on icy stuff. On Everest, I had crampons on my boots, but here I sort of we couldn't find a place to rent them, so I told John, I'm like, we're gonna go as high as we can. If we run into ice, if we run into any situations that are too dangerous to attempt, then we're just gonna stop and we'll turn around and we'll call it, and we'll just enjoy the fact that we gave it a go. But from my vantage point right here, which I can see, I can't see the whole mountain, of course. It's gonna be about a 4 or 5 hour slog up. But from what I can see, I think this is great weather. Like, amazing. So that's that, guys. It takes 7 hours to go from the fish station, which is where we started, up to the top and then down. The lady we're with, she's a little slower. She says it takes her about 11 hours, but she took some naps on the way up on her last time. I remember me and Annie, we took about 7 hours, and we took our time. So I think that we might make it a little bit faster this time, just because there's no tourists. It's just us. And there's nothing to slow us down. I remember being in long lines last time I was here, and I was waiting for people to progress up, but there's literally no one here. We hired a taxi to take us to the fish station from our hostel, which is Kay's hostel, Kay's guest house, backpacker guest house. So nice, really nice hostel. I'll do a little video about it later, but it's really nice. But sorry, this is just climbing mat, heave-hoing. But we left at 5 o'clock in the morning and arrived here at 6. Got climbing by 6:30, even quarter after 6. We had a cup of coffee at the base camp there, and then started up. So it's funny, this guy came up, he's like, climbing? I says, we're going to take a look. Summit? No, not summiting. Because I know he was going to tell us that the routes are all closed. So I lied. I told a tall tale. Anyways, things are good. And in a general housekeeping thing, we've been really slow last few days, and I've had a few of you guys in the comment section saying, don't worry, Matt, don't, not bitch and moan, but don't complain. And I agree. I am of that belief system, trust me. I'm the guy that normally doesn't complain, doesn't whine, and just takes it one day at a time, no matter how fast, how slow. The problem is that I have to be out of Japan before Christmas. I have to be into Taiwan. I have visa issues to contend with. I have things, It's not like an open ticket, and I've used up my visa allowances for Japan. So once I leave here, I can't come back for some time. And if I do, I have to get approval. So it's not so easy. So I do have a pressure on me, and as it stands right now, I've got 1,800 kilometers, and I've really got to bully through it. And that 1,800 kilometers is just to the tip of the southern point of Japan. I wanted to go to Okinawa, and so I don't know. There might have to be some creative jump that goes on towards the bottom part of Japan, I'm thinking. And that's really not in my rule book to take a jump And when I say jump, I mean like a train ride, maybe a train ride south. But sometimes you have to, you know, you have to do what you have to do in order to make a trip work. And I enjoy taking my time and doing it my way. But and I've been really enjoying hanging out with John. He's a goofball, and he's young. And just FYI, he's not Japanese. He's actually Austrian. And I mean, his family has some Chinese in it. He's half Chinese. But a couple of you guys in the comment section were saying that, you know, he's Japanese and he's not. Not that that's a bad thing, just a factual error. So that's why his English is so good. He's not like a Chinese guy that came here to travel. He's a guy from Austria that came to travel in Japan that is half Chinese. And look at these clouds behind us. You see that? You see that? It's clearing out. It's clearing out. It's melting away. The clouds are dissolving. You couldn't ask for a better weather right now. You having fun?
Yeah.
What's up?
This way the moment. I just wanna...
Oh. Okay, you look like you were. Okay, don't talk to John. John is absorbing. He's taking in. We are, man. It's good stuff.
So this doesn't happen often on Mount Fuji.
Well, there's a few things here. It's the fact that we're all off season, so there's not a lot of traffic. There's no snow, which is, I think, pretty special. That's special.
At this time of
You know. And even meeting you, I think, is special because, you know, you just climbed a little while ago. So, you know, serendipitous. Serendipitous for sure.
What word are you using?
You never heard serendipitous? That's a great word, man. You know the word serendipitous?
You just picked it up yesterday night.
No. Serendipitous means like fate works in your favor and it ends up becoming a perfect moment. Like it's serendipitous. Like meeting somebody that you haven't seen in years in a country far away, you know? That's serendipitous. I think that's the right definition. Maybe I'm using serendipitous wrong.
Okay, your fans are gonna tell you that anyway.
Yeah.
You're gonna get comments.
Well, they said serendipitous is a beautiful word. Thanks, Steve. Hey, I got some donations on my Patreon page. I really appreciate that, guys. That is awesome. More than you know. I'm trying to make this journey last, and the only way I can do that is to transition away from my business life, which is always kind of nagging and drawing me away, and then making it so that I can do full-time travel and video because I love it, and I would hope that I can inspire people. So if one of you guys out there, Steve, can you share my Patreon link there so that if somebody wants to, they can click on that? And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to push anything, and obviously I'm not pushing anybody to donate anything. I'm just saying thank you for the new people yesterday that helped donate. Peter is out there too, helped. So thank you. I know. To be honest, Steve, I'm not. Steve asked why I'm not promoting that Patreon page. Two things. One, it's a little bit difficult to ask for money, and I'm trying to get more comfortable with it. You know, I spend a lot of time on these videos, and I work hard every day to put these things together, and I do it because I love it. But there is this back thing that I'm trying to make a living from it. You know, just like panhandling is illegal. Anyways. Oh, all right, Marvin. Getting down on me. Occurrent. Okay, serendipitous. Discovered by chance in a happy or beneficial way. That's right. You know what? I didn't bring a Jayoe anything with me. I brought me. I'll take a picture of me. I should have brought a Jayoe flag. To be honest, I actually have a Jayoe flag. I took it up Mount Everest. Where the hell is that flag? I might have left it on the mountain. I haven't thought about that flag since I last climbed. Hey, mister, got any change? Anybody? If anybody can tell me what movie that comes from, I'll contribute to your Patreon page. Hey, mister, got any change? Yeah. Oh yeah, so the Patreon thing, one of the reasons that I don't promote it is I'm trying to build it a little bit better. And that video the welcome video, I want to re-record that. I want to have a special video for that, like, hey guys on Patreon. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to record some of it at the top, where I'll be like, welcome to my Patreon page. I really appreciate that you visited this page. You know, sort of like a nice welcome video. But the video up there right now is kind of generic, and it's something that I'm working on for another project. And yeah, of course, it's going to be a great climb. It looks white up there, but it is not. It is going to be pretty much this. Actually, you know, there's a thing called super chats, where even in these live chats you can actually donate money. I thought that I had that enabled though. Does anybody see that? An option called super chat? I don't know what it looks like from the viewer standpoint. I just know I enabled it on YouTube. So you guys arguing with each other. There's no goats. I saw some birds up there. This is a volcanic mountain. It's a huge crater at the top, and it just zigzags all the way up. It's just really not a lot going on. I don't think there's many animals up there. I've climbed a number of mountains, and yeah, Weird Al. You got it. What was that? They gave him the penny, right? Oh boy, that's a double Doberman penny. Gave the bum a penny. Turned out that it was worth like millions of dollars. At the end of the movie, the bum cashes in his penny. He becomes a millionaire, and the villains of the movie become poor. And it's just kind of funny because the villain gives the bum a penny. Hey, mister, you got any change? And then so the guy gives him a penny because he's a dick, you know. Here, have a penny. And then the bum looks at the penny, gets all excited because he knows exactly how much that penny is worth. Oh boy! And then at the end, there's a reversal of fortune, literally. And the villain is broke, and the bum has $1 million. It's a funny movie. That is like a movie you watch when you're 16 years old with your buddies, and you just laugh at each other how stupid you all are watching it. But anyways, that's the kind of movie that if you watch today, you're like, wow, I was a goofball. Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah. Well, Eddie Murphy and that was Trading Spaces, but that didn't. I don't think that was the same. Was that? Maybe it was in both movies. Maybe the Weird Al one was a parody of the Trading Spaces bit, because I seem to remember that bit being in the Trading Spaces bit too. Either way, it was funny. I think he made a cameo or something. No, I'm not going to camp. Everything is closed. The whole mountain is closed. Technically, we're not supposed to be here. So when we get up, we're just going to turn around and come back down. That's the goal of today, which I think is very feasible. It is beautiful. I don't think we'll have anything standing in our way. I've seen an idiot abroad, yeah. Yeah, well, you got a long way to go, buddy. If you've only seen the Ningbo videos, just a comment says, I've only seen the Ningbo videos. I got to find out how you got here. Whoo, boy. Today is episode 450, so you've got quite a ways. Anyways, guys, you know what? When I talk on this live stream, I don't focus on climbing, and my breathing is out of whack, and I'm chit-chatting, which is great. Yeah, I'll have to enable that super chat. But I'm gonna let you go so that I can keep on plodding at a very good pace. It's off season, Tom. Tom asked why it's closed. I said it's off season. So John lost his camera, but John, are you gonna make a vlog? Are you gonna start vlogging now?
Yes.
Okay.
So today I'm gonna upload the first video.
Okay.
It's gonna be short.
Okay, John's gonna upload his first video. I will share it in the next vlog.
Is that live?
Yeah.
I just want to share with you guys.
Yeah.
Matt is an inspiration to me, and he's a very generous guy, and you should donate him, you know, because he's gonna make it, and he makes other people going to make it. You know?
Yeah. I told him on the way here. I said, you know, he's like, why are you were saying, why you're a little serious, you're a little quiet.
Yeah.
I said, you know, his life is sort of in my hands, you know, like I'm your
Mentor.
Not mentor, but I'm your kind of you're my responsibility on this trip, you know.
Yeah, but dude, I'm 27, so I don't think. You know.
On a mountain, you're my responsibility. When we get down and cycle, you're on your own. But right now,
Yeah, I feel
if something happens,
I see the pressure on you.
yeah, you know, I just have to make sure he has a good time and everybody's safe. So, anyways,
I don't know how to take it off you, but you know.
I think I'm over my funk, guys. Let's see. Jayoe, Matt, and John. He's an inspiration. I hope you're enjoying your climb. Thanks for the adventure. Hi, John, from Steve. Say hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Okay. Take care. Okay.
This is awesome.
Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I'll tell you what, guys. Could somebody out there, somebody who's watching this on their computer, could you highlight the chat? I want to try this. Can you highlight the chat and then copy it to a Word document and then send that to me? Because I'm going to try to include the entire transcript of the chat in the live stream when I get back down, and I'll just include it so that if somebody wants to see the what people said, they can see that. Yeah, just email it to me, Steve, or message me on Facebook or something, and that would be great. I think that would be a cool way to preserve the chat, and that way. Last time I was really frustrated because it was like I was talking to nobody, you know. It was a real bummer because when I saved the video, I lost the chat. So take it easy. Bye-bye. We'll see you at the top, and Jayoe. I'll give you one more pan here. That way up there, you can basically see, I think that silver shining thing, I think right there, that's Camp 8, or Station 8. There's quite a few after that, but they come in rapid succession. And yeah, that's it. Jayoe, guys, stay awesome. Stay awesome. That's a Winston line. Bye.